fishing Gulf side off the coast of Florida Keys, and I'm just hooked into something.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
It's a ray.
What are the odds of that? Although rays are fun to catch, they just weren't on today's menu.
If you want to let him go, you just pop it. Right.
So a quick pop of the rod, and he's free. And after this stingray, the fishing became slow. Like fishing in an empty aquarium slow. I'm ready to get out of here, buddy. We gave it hell.
Yeah.
So after hours of catching nothing but a suntan, I asked First Mate Mike what other kind of trouble we can get into back on shore.
We got this attraction here in town that just opened up. It's called Keys Encounter Aquarium. Mm-hmm. And what's cool about that place is they have tanks you can jump into to hand feed sharks.
Wait. Hand feed sharks through, like, just...
Right, what they do
nurse
is...
sharks?
Yeah, nurse sharks, lemon sharks, stuff like that.
Okay.
And, you know, we can definitely set that up for you, make a phone call, and have your own little private tank to jump into and hand feed some sharks.
Yeah, I don't need a private one. I'll probably bring somebody else with me in case the sharks get rascally. I'll stab somebody.
That'd be smart.
Yeah, take somebody out first, yeah. So we pulled the anchor, headed straight to Aquarium Encounters. We make it to Aquarium Encounters, and to my surprise, they even have a wetsuit to fit me, kind of. Here we go. You know, after getting down there and immersing myself in all the marine life, it was actually pretty cool. Then come to find out, they had 4 inches of glass between me and the sharks, so feeding them wasn't that bad at all. God, that was great, man.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Wow.
That was really cool. You never would have thought that sharks would start being that close to them. That was big time. The first part of my South Florida adventure is coming to a close, and the next and final leg of my adventure is in Miami, with renowned Captain Jimmy Wickett to take me sail fishing. However, I had a prior obligation to a wedding in New York tonight. So while my crew sets up in Miami, I think I can squeeze a trip to New York in before having to head back to Miami on the dock at 7:30 tomorrow morning. Man, it was a crazy idea flying out of Florida to come to this wedding. But it's awesome seeing my New York crew and getting to hang with them at this amazing wedding. Now it's time for me to catch a red eye back to Miami. I haven't slept, my phone's dead, but I have to be at the docks by 7:30. These sailfish are calling me. This is Captain Jimmy Wickett. Captain Jimmy is one of the best at doing the type of fishing that most anglers find unusual. But first things first, I have to get to the docks.
Yo, 7:30. Just making sure you didn't get taken to jail last night.
I'm so sleepy. I'm on long flights. Here I am, rushing to the docks. My phone's dead, so I can't get a hold of the crew. And I'm almost there, but I got to get something to eat. I'm starving.
You have Taco Bell, but you don't know where to go. I don't even eat Taco Bell. You made it! I figured you were just getting off the plane or something. Maybe flew in a little late or something.
At least I'm not dead. At least I'm not dead. Sorry, I love you. How you been? Yeah, man.
You ready?
Let's do it. I got Taco Bell. That's Taco Bell.
Like...
Captain Jimmy takes us to the eastern seaboard of Florida to do a little kite fishing. I was excited to get out with Jimmy and learn this modern fishing technique. It's a little bit slower than jigging with all the fisheries, but if the reward is a sailfish, I'm all in. And after an hour or so of trolling and waiting and more trolling, we finally get bit.
I'm getting 8 right now.
Jared, you ready?
I'm gonna try him.
You on?
We're on.
There he is. Look at him jumping.
Look at him jumping, guys. Go underneath there, Jared.
Go underneath.
He's jumping out there.
Yeah, you see him out there jumping?
Jumping out of jumping. Wind fast, right?
This sailfish is exactly why I rushed back to Miami. Now, I just need to focus on the fight and slowly but surely to the front. First fish of the day. This sailfish cannot get off. All right. There he is. I'm still wiped from last night, but catching a fish like this was definitely worth it. What? Nice. Straight from a quiet evening out to catching sailfish. All right, get me in there. Good job, man.
Nice.
Good job.
Awesome.
Way to go, crew. We continued to kite fish for the rest of the afternoon with no luck, so we headed back to Miami for a good night's sleep, which is something I desperately needed. The cool thing about fishing with friends is that each day I have a new crew, which makes every day fresh and exciting. And today's target, swordfish. Over the many years of fishing in Miami, I've only caught one swordfish here. And just when I think I'm gonna have to use live bait, we have a hit on the bait rod. But it's not bait. Yep, sailfish. It's a sailfish. Here I am with a tight line and a light rod, hooked up to what could be the fish of a lifetime. This is worse than double overtime in a championship game. I can lose him at any minute. There you go. But after we start to see color, we notice the hook is foul. So without causing any harm to the fish, we make the call and pop the line. There he went. There he went. You got him off. Now, back to the original plan. Catching bait for monsters of the deep. Man, that rig looks good. A big swordfish has gotta eat that.
1,700 feet down.
Okay, so I can live with fresh bait when it looks as good as that. But now, I've got to sit there and wait forever for another shot at a donkey.
I think we're tight, guys. I think we got a bite here. Kind of hard to tell when you're in 1,560 feet, but looks like we saw a little rod.
You saw that bite?
I saw it click twice, and then I didn't. It was the most gradual bite.
Using an electric reel isn't my first choice when it comes to fishing, but I challenge anyone to go out, swordfish, make multiple drops without breakaway weights, and hand crank all day. You won't last long.
Ice cold fish, and you're bringing them up into the warm water. So when he hits the warm water right here around the thermocline, that's when they're going to start heating up. But that's why I use the harpoon, because you usually get one good shot before they freak out, and then you might be fighting them for 3-4 hours.
We reel in what we're all hoping is a swordfish, and as we start to see color, the mood on the boat changes. All right, Captain, get ready, baby. They pay the big bucks for it. Deep color. There he is. There you go. Oh, little guy. Well, thank you, though. We had a game plan, and it worked. Job, buddy. Bait still intact.
Right. First drop, first fish. Miami.
What a great way to end my South Florida adventure. I love being around friends, both old and new, and sometimes being patient can lead to new experiences and great rewards.